Ruckus in the JPC over the 2G note from the Finance Ministry to the Prime Minister's office. The opposition demand that the Finance Ministry officials be summoned and protest non-submission of this particular 2G note to JPC. Let's go across to Navika Kumar, a political editor, joining us with more. Navika.
Well, Deep, according to information just coming in, the JPC meeting is currently underway at Parliament House, and from what we do understand, opposition parties, especially from the BJP, have raised objections over why the Finance Ministry officials who have been examined by the JPC did not present the March 25th, 2011 note, the note which has created the latest round of controversy in the courts. That is being seen as an objectionable conduct as far as Finance Ministry officials are concerned. In fact, the BJP raising objections to why these documents had not been presented to the JPC, even though they were in existence, and the JPC examined the Finance Ministry officials nearly a month and a half ago. That's the objection coming in from the JPC. They have demanded that Finance Ministry officials be summoned once again before the JPC, and adverse comments really be put on why this information was withheld from the Joint Parliamentary Committee looking into the 2G affair. Also, what we do understand is that the JPC has already examined officials of the Department of Economic Affairs. It is the same department from where this particular note of March 25th, 2011 had originated, and that is why the BJP extremely upset with why these documents were not placed before the Joint Parliamentary Committee. Deep?
Absolutely, Navika. Now, this very clearly does mean that in the JPC, the opposition is now going to further build up pressure for this note to be introduced, essentially meaning that for the UP and for the Congress, the trouble is not just from the opposition outside or from the Supreme Court, but also in the JPC.
Well, it is very clear as far as the government is concerned. Now, pressure also building up within the JPC on this entire matter. In fact, to be fair to the JPC chairman, PC Chako, he had called for this document to be placed before the JPC, just as this entire issue and controversy really broke out last week. He himself had summoned this note. But the question that is being raised by the opposition parties within the JPC is, why was this note withheld in the first place? Why did it only come out when it is being brought in public domain and submitted in the Supreme Court? It should have been submitted to the JPC ahead of that, because the JPC has already examined Ministry of Finance officials, especially the Department of Economic Affairs. So